Hailey Bieber just sold her beauty brand to e.l.f. for $1 billion. And also, here is your reminder to make sure that you're wearing your sunscreen. In the business world, we call a billion-dollar sale a unicorn company. And I think it's important that we make sure that we're celebrating women when they achieve that, because there realistically isn't a lot of female-led companies that actually even get to this point. Women are actually less likely to get investment funds and are less likely to actually take loans to grow their business. We know that just under 2% of women actually get VC funding, and the amount of women that are actually approved for business loans for operating income is substantially less. So the fact that she was able to grow this business to be valued at $1 billion really does say something. I also think it is really interesting that they're saying that a competitive advantage is actually using a Chinese supply chain, because I feel like prior to all this tariff nonsense, this was something that I think people were kind of frowning upon. We didn't necessarily want supply chains in China, but I think now that we've seen what a mess the US is, this is something that's actually become a competitive advantage. I think it's really interesting also that this is an $800 million cash and stock deal. So she will have received who knows how much in stock of e.l.f. Cosmetics, which is a publicly traded company. You can absolutely own stock of that company. And I actually do own stock of that company. I purchased a few shares after their campaign last year that talked about not enough women on corporate boards. But we have another $200 million here, depending on how this brand actually performs over the next few years. So that is all I have for you today on this news story. If you like this content, please let me know in the comment section below. I love breaking down what's going on in the financial industry. And again, I think it's really important that we support and celebrate women because there are so few of them that actually get to this $1 billion valuation. And I also think a lot of our society would say that like spending money on makeup is frivolous, but obviously it can be an extremely successful business. And so congrats to Hailey.